So the South African teams have released their Marvel-themed jerseys for the 2019 Super Rugby campaign. If you were not aware, each of the South African teams has essentially picked a Marvel superhero and designed a themed jersey around that hero, which will be worn, from what I've read, only during their domestic South African matches. So the derby matches between two South African teams. So not including the Jaguares, despite being in the South African conference. Just when when these four teams play each other, they will each wear their Marvel themed jersey. So they'll wear it a fair few times, given how many times the interconference games occur. But yeah, not in any of the international kind of Australia or New Zealand up against South African teams matches. So yeah, the Bulls gone with Captain America. The Lions have gone with Spider-Man. Stormers have gone with Thor, and the Sharks have gone with Black Panther. So if you haven't seen the jerseys, I'll see if I can pop them on the screen, and you guys can have a look for yourselves. So in this shot, there's the four of them. Sia Khaleesi donning the Thor-themed Stormers jersey. Jesse Creel there with the Captain America jersey. Sibu Nkosi with the Sharks one, and Elton Yankees with the Spider-Man one. So yeah, those are the jerseys. To be fair, I saw the Bulls one first, and I thought initially that looks alright as far as a superhero themed jersey goes. I'm not sure if I'm that keen on the belt, to be honest, but yeah, I think they've put in a fair effort with that. I next saw the Lions one. I saw Malcolm Marks wearing that in a separate photo. Wasn't quite as sold on the Lions wearing Spider-Man, to be honest. So maybe it's something about the blue. Just didn't quite compute with my brain. I thought maybe Iron Man might have been a better choice, but hey, in terms of fans knowing who these superheroes are, because not everyone, certainly not a comic book or Marvel aficionado. I think I've seen up to about the first Avengers movie, and then I kind of didn't keep watching them because they're every year. But yeah, not Iron Man. They've gone with Spider-Man. So hey, there's a bit of red there. The Sharks with Black Panther. I feel like that is the best looking of the jerseys. Something about the Sharks and designing good jerseys. I've got two Sharks jerseys here, as you can see. So something about the black, All Blacks fan. Hey, maybe that's the connection. But the Sharks always seem to do really slick jerseys, and that one, it doesn't have as much stuff on it at a glance compared to, say, the other three. So the other three are a lot busier. So that Sharks one perhaps looks a little bit more slick. And then the Stormers one with Thor. To be honest, at a glance, I didn't recognize what that one was. But then I read about it being Thor, and hey, Stormers, Thor, Lightning makes sense. That's a connection. Totally makes sense with Lightning Bolt on the logo, Lightning Bolt, Thor. Total sense. So they surely couldn't have picked anybody else. I think if Batman was not DC, if it was Marvel, the Sharks might have gone with that because he's probably the most famous comic book hero that wears black. But yeah. Black Panther, that movie did pretty well, so it makes sense that they went with that one given the color of the jersey. So yeah, there's another shot. That one with Pollard, Dianti, and also the same shot though of Sia Khaleesi. If I had to rank them, I think I like the Sharks one the best, then the Bulls, then the Stormers, and the Lions. Just my pick. If I had to rank these jerseys, what do I feel about these jerseys in the first place? It's not the first time a sports team has tried to kind of mesh in with the whole superhero thing. I know the Australian Rugby League guys did it, the NRL, they did it a few years ago now, quite a few years ago, and I believe there are other teams in other sports who have done that as well, so it's definitely nothing new. If you've been following the channel for quite a while now, you would know that I'm something of a, traditionalist when it comes to jerseys. Like, I kept getting annoyed at the Hurricanes last season for wearing their away jersey when they were playing at home. I know once it was because, I forget who they were playing, but the team they were playing had a jersey which clashed with the referee's jersey. So the referee had to put on his alternate kit, and the alternate kit was yellow, and yellow clashed with the Hurricanes jersey. So the Hurricanes had to switch to the black. I believe the away team, whoever it was it Sunwolves? I can't remember. They hadn't brought their main kit, so the Hurricanes had to change. But then there was another time where they wore their away jersey at home, and it was purely for sponsorship reasons. So they had to wear X number of games wearing the home and X number of games wearing the away alternative jersey. I guess you can call it alternative, so they can wear whichever one they want. So I am a little bit of a stickler for that kind of thing, a bit of a stick in the mud. So these kind of jerseys are not the thing that I would ever buy. But that being said, I don't have a problem with them. I know from reading the comments about these jerseys, the reactions seem to be pretty extreme. Either, man, those are cool, I want to get one, or those things are horrendous, why don't they just play rugby? I can kind of see both sides. As a marketing gimmick, it's pretty decent. You're going to get hopefully some younger fans along to the games wearing these kits. Hopefully they get a few more jersey sales. I mean, there will be people who'll buy the new season's kit along with this alternative kit as well. So, hey man, if it brings more money to the team, I'm all for that. If fans want to wear it, that's cool. Hey, if someone sent me one, I'm not asking for one, but I'm sure I wouldn't be like, no, I'm not going to wear that. You know, it's fine. It's just, if I had the choice of one of these jerseys or a standard jersey, I would go for the standard one, but that's just me. So yeah, I initially, when I saw the Bulls proper 2019 jersey, I'd heard about the Marvel thing, and I thought that was somehow incorporated into it, and I couldn't quite see it. I was like, oh, they've gone quite subtle with this whole Marvel thing, but no, that was not the Marvel thing. These are the Marvel things, and they're all, I mean, Black Panther is probably the most subtle of them, but yeah, they're all pretty marvelly. What do you guys think? Are you one of those people who likes the idea that they put out an alternative jersey? I remember the Bulls have a tradition of putting out a few different coloured jerseys, and from what I understand, they generally sell pretty well. So that can only be a good thing. But I do understand those of you who think, just get on with the rugby. But hey, it's a marketing thing. If it attracts more attention to the game, I'm all for that. More fans to the games, I'm all for that. So we'll see how they go. How they look on the pitch will also be interesting as well, because sometimes you don't quite get a feeling for how the jersey feels from the advertising shots. It's only when you actually see it on the field that you get a real feeling for how these things go. None of the other countries are doing them. I suppose if the Highlanders were going to do one, they could replace that bright green kit with a Hulk kit. The Hurricanes could probably do like a Wolverine, because he's still Marvel property, although I'm not sure how the licensing would go with that. And the Blues could do like Captain Fantastic. Who's a blue superhero? That's Marvel. I don't know. But you guys let me know your thoughts on the jerseys. How do you think they look? Do you have a favorite? Do you have one that you think looks particularly bad, if any of them? But yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts, and I will still be doing a proper 15 jersey review at some point of all the jerseys that have been released. I think they're pretty much all out now that the Rebels have got theirs out. But this is just a sneak peek at some of the Marvel ones which came out today, my time. Anyway, I'll talk to you again later. See ya.